What's up? What's going on? Welcome back. If you are new to my channel and you like what you hear, what you see, what you feel, please like, share, subscribe. For those of you who have been with me for a while, ta-da! I get brand new everything, so it's going to sound so much better. It's going to look so much better. I have upgraded everything, and today I'm doing something very fun and very different. I want you to go ahead and pick the pile that you are drawn to the most. Don't so much look at what it says down here. I want you just to be drawn to the picture. There is no coincidence of the goddesses that I picked from this wonderful deck that I got from a client who is also a friend of mine. So thank you for that, for a beautiful deck. Let's see. What is the deck? I will have to leave it. It's the Divine Feminine, okay? Divine Feminine. And I'll leave it in the description box below. Hopefully I remember. We have Yamoja, aka Yamaya or Yamaya, Kuan Yin, Isis, and Green Tara or Tara. Potato, and you can always pick more than one pile. You will not choose wrong, okay? If you're drawn to more than one pile, that means both goddesses would like to work with you, or they already are working with you, or they have a specific message for you that will help you on your healing journey, just on your journey in general. Oh my God, I'm so excited. These cards, y'all, are powerful. These messages are going to be crazy good, super detailed, full of lots of love. So I'll leave the timestamps, in the description box below. See you in your piles. So pile number one, you picked Yamoja, who I personally know as Yamaya or Yamaya. This is a goddess that I personally have worked with. I am a water sign. I'm very intuitive. My two elements are fire and water. So right away, I was really drawn to her beautiful energy. This is an ancient goddess. For a while, she was forgotten. It's kind of what she's telling me, and she wants to be remembered, okay? She's all about the heart, going with emotions and really stabilizing emotions. So you have some sort of connection to her. You could have a lot of water in your chart, sun, moon, or rising. You could also be a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, okay? So check that out. But anyways, this is the goddess of all that flows, the water, the ocean, divine feminine. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. Now, for a small amount of you, you absolutely could be fertile physically, or you want children, or you are unable to get children, or you want another child, something along the lines of that. And the answer is, if you are actually able to have children, this is very much possible for you. But the true message that Yamaya wants to give is concerning your passion, your creativity, what lightens you up, what makes you feel alive. And I'm getting a really strong message for some of you to change your diet to a pescatarian diet, to eat more seafood, and for some of you to try to eat more live, fresh fruits and vegetables. I'm getting total Lemuria vibes, okay? A large handful of you guys have had past lives in Lemuria, and there's a huge connection to the water, and that would explain the pescatarian diet, because that is the diet of the Lemurians. They were pescatarians. If I'm saying that right, I hope that I am. But yeah, I say words wrong sometimes, guys, so it is what it is. Let's carry on. Yeah, Yamaya is here and saying, if your emotions have been extreme lately, you're purging something, okay? Something deep down that you have, look at you. Okay, this is such a strong message, so beautiful. Something that you have ignored, and this could absolutely have to do with a relationship, okay? If not, this is talking about a career that isn't serving you. So multiple people are watching. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. I cannot just, hone in on one person's energy, because like I said, more than one person is watching. So hopefully you'll understand that. But yeah, you guys, this is a career. You're just not happy at work, or a relationship that you're also not happy at. And it's like you got one foot in and one foot out. You're right there. But I do see you absolutely walking away. See, your guide, you have like this one specific guide right here, and this could absolutely be Yamaya. Now, we all have more than one guide, just to be clear. I don't want to confuse anybody. Everybody, we all have anywhere from like 2 to 7, okay? And that's common, absolutely a common thing. So you have guides, and like I said, Yamaya is with you, especially if you picked this pile. I see that you guys also have elementals. Very strong connections to Middle Earth, and the Elven realm, the Fae, okay? And some of you may know this, and some of you may not. And if you do not, that's okay. They're still very much present. I feel like for this message, though, you would know, like you know. Especially if you have Fae guides. This is for you because you know, right? And you got this one guide specifically. It is the strongest guide, the most present guide that you have, okay? I would say more of your guardian angel, guardian guide, spirit guide. This is your main guide. Because they're telling me they want me to refer as the guardian. So they've been with you, since before you were born. And they are saying that they are the one whispering in your right ear, to leave the situation, to go a different route. So it's like anytime that you feel like you're getting an idea or some sort of wisdom or a message or a download, it's this specific guide in your ear. Very well could be Yamaya. And I see it's like a collective thing where they're all collectively working together. Look at you. Attachments are falling away, okay? Getting rid of the mask, ripping things off. See, this is past energy. This is something that I see you've been working on. And Yamaya is here to help kind of pull the rest up out of you. Because we can do the work, and that's great in decision. Yeah, you're just stuck right there. We can do the work, but we always need help from the spiritual realm, because we are half physical, half spiritual beings, and that's what they're there for. They're there for us. Their literal job is to be there for us, to help us with these decisions, to help us remove these attachments. For some of you, I feel like this could be substance abuse or some sort of addiction. If this is not a relationship or a career, yeah, you're definitely getting some serious downloads. How do you put this? You're very connected to spirit. Lots of changes coming. We have 4 and 1, that is 5. So that really stood out to me. We have the 5 here. So lots of abrupt changes, a lot of things falling away in your life. Like it came like a wave, right? It's like a flash flood. Everything really hit you at once, but it was to show you, it was to illuminate, right? What is meant for you, what is good for you, what is serving you, and what is not. It's not that you didn't know, but you are in denial, I guess we could say. You're in denial about these things because Yamaya is like, you already know better. This was throwing you off balance, and it's got a block there in your heart chakra. So it's also affecting finances. This is stressing you out to the point where it is affecting your finances. Finances are coming up for you, destiny. So yeah, your path has just been on pause because you're not following your heart. And Yamaya is here to say, listen, go within, reach out to me, reach out to your guides, really connect to spirit, because we're not separate, okay? It's not so much important that you need to know Yamaya or your guides by their name. They all work together. And I don't know why I'm really putting an emphasis on this teamwork thing. I also feel like some of you who are dealing with a career that you don't want to leave, and you feel like you don't want to leave because other people are relying on you, and you're big on teamwork. You are a giver. You're a huge giver. I can feel your energy is just so giving, but it's like when it comes to receiving, there is a huge stop there. And you have to remember, not only because you're such a giver, you are worthy of receiving back. So you got to really get to the root cause and ask yourself, why does it feel so uncomfortable for me to receive? Because all these beautiful things are coming in for you. That's a given. Blessings come in, especially after we lose so much. And from our perception, the way that we see things in the moment, it feels like a huge loss, like a setback, like we've been betrayed, and like all these things are happening to us, and we really get into that victim mode. but from the higher perspective, from your higher self's perspective, from your spirit guides, your angels, your guardians, and your Maya's perspective. This is all happening for your highest good. And I know that maybe you just can't see it right now, and I do feel the hurt. And my heart goes out to you, and I just want to send you lots of love and healing energy. Whoa, that card flew way out. Let me go grab that for you. But boom, look, rest and rejuvenate. Life goes through cycles. And I feel like for those of you who are not new to my channel, you've picked piles where there's these similar cards. So I have similar energy here. It feels very familiar. Okay, for some of my viewers, this energy feels very familiar. Y'all know I can't talk. Very familiar energy. I see that when you get this advice so this guide that I was telling you about, when you feel like you get these messages or when you're hearing this guidance from this specific spirit guide, and that will be different for all of you, that you hear it, but you don't actually listen and apply. You know that you need to rest and rejuvenate. You know you need to heal. You know you need to have a different perspective. You know you need to move on. You know you need to stop something, but you're not listening, okay? So this is a little bit of tough love, all right? Just a little bit of tough love. You just need a little oomph, that's all, just a little oomph. And trust, I would know, right? Conflict and defeat. In reverse, we have the number 5 again, but this is past energy. I don't always take reversals, but when I do, it's because Spirit's telling me that this energy is in the past, and this is a good thing because we didn't want it right side up saying conflict and defeat. You have been through a lot, but I see that this is you really in your way. Okay, like Spirit will open up a door for you, and fear will keep you from moving forward. But here we have progress because there's 1 foot out and 1 foot in. And I know that she's all the way through the gate, but Spirit is still showing me on the bottom right here, 1 foot in and 1 foot out, because that gate is still open. See, and that dress is flowing. It's like they're showing me her leg is out here. 1 foot is in, 1 foot is out. So this is you right now currently. But at least you're not going downwards anymore. You're not going down anymore, see? Which is beautiful. So we're growing. We're learning slowly but surely. And this is all about the journey, right? Spiritual union. You had some serious heartbreak. You either lost a friend or a partner, and this could be recent, but it doesn't have to be. This could be old. This could be years old, and it's still affecting you to this day energetically, especially around the heart chakra, because look, here, the red, and here, the green. Red does not necessarily have to do with the heart chakra, but it's in the space of her heart chakra. So heart energy really trying to, there is energy moving through you. See, you get energy right here. This is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, who is also one of your angels, one of your guides, spirit guides working with you in this present moment. You are very connected to spirit. You get these messages. Because this is where we receive messages. Anything spiritually related, we're boom. Like even source, creator, energy, God, essence. We get it right through here, and it comes down our nervous system, goes through all the chakras into the earth, and then it comes back up, right? So you get it, and it comes down, but when it hits your bottom chakras, it's getting stuck, so that flow is not able to come all the way up, and you're not listening to the advice, so it gets kind of stuck up in here. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you even have some fertility issues or some stomach issues, okay? Or if you get like bad period cramps and some serious PMS symptoms, or if you just are sensitive to certain foods, it's your body you really need to listen to. Really listen to your body. And I feel like some of you actually have changed your diets, okay? You are eating healthier, and you've seen a significant change. So if that's the case for you, know that Spirit is like, yes, we see you, and you're doing good, okay? Praising you, giving you props. They see you. It's not going unnoticed. But at the end of the day, you're doing that for you because, yes, your body is your temple. And your Maya is saying, listen, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. See, this is what you're doing. You are breaking the chains and this ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That big thing for you, though, is being able to receive, okay? You can. If you want a relationship, if you want change, you are the only one that can do it. No one can do it for you. And I know that it's hard because I feel like you really feel alone. You really feel alone, and there's days where you go back and forth and you feel optimistic, and other days you're just like, you know, I really can't do this. And it's because you're giving too much of yourself to everybody else. Definitely had some reads like this that I know you picked these piles. The crumbling boom. What are you clinging on to? See the 5 and the tower. Here we go. If you don't bring in this change that you know you need to do, Spirit and your guides are going to work something out to make it happen anyways, and you don't want that. And that is not to fear. That is nothing, not to instill fear within you. Okay, this is just, like I said, a little push, some tough love, because you're already here. So just go and do it. That last little oomph. If you keep postponing this decision, this change, leaving this partner or leaving this job, things are going to get harder for you, my love. And I say that with so much love, because you don't want to do that. I'm telling you, don't do it. And I'm not going to sugarcoat you, okay? I'm not that kind of reader. So look, whatever it is, it's not yes, because this is in reverse. This is a no, okay? It's like this is showing me that you wanted to say yes. You're forcing the yes. Just say yes, 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 but the answer is actually no, because it is in reverse. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Okay, you're an old soul. I feel like you're also an earth soul, okay? Lots of lifetimes in Middle Earth, with the elementals, with the Fae. It's beautiful. The Lemurians. I love that. So you're very grounded. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Yeah, the guidance that you receive already, that you ignore sometimes. You got to have more faith in yourself, because listen, you are blessed. And you are divinely guided, I promise you. Council of Light, look at all these guides. Well, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Reach out to Yamaya. Reach out to Archangel Uriel. And if you know your other spirit guide, guardian angel that's been with you from the jump, it could be a crossed over loved one, it could be Yeshua, it could be Mother Mary. You would know more than I would who that specific guide is. Reach out to them. They want to help you. They cannot help you unless you ask, because they do respect free will, but they are there, ready and willing. So pile number 1, I love you so much. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, so you picked Goddess Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. I recognize suffering in order to release it. Curiosity breeds compassion. So you guys, woo, Lordy, either you just had a spiritual awakening or you're going through a level 2 spiritual awakening, because the spiritual awakening process, the healing journey, is never over. We're constantly evolving, transforming, integrating, okay, one layer after the other, like a beautiful rose that's falling away and a new essence, a new part of us is here. I feel like you are being way too hard on yourself. You also have some concerns around money, and there's some issues also with relationships, and I feel like there's a little bit of jealousy on how you see the world. And so what Kuan Yin is showing me is that, oh, this hurts, like y'all, this hurts. My throat chakra is very blocked. So how I read people's energy and how I'm reading your cards right now, my energy kind of merges with yours. So I do feel everything that you feel. And it makes me so sad, because there is this huge lack of love for self. And I don't know, some of you feel like you don't even deserve to be here, or you don't belong here, or you're just so lost that you can't find beauty in the world anymore, or the light that's within you. And that's so heavy, I'm gonna cry. Oh, Lord. So Kuan Yin is here because she's such a loving goddess. Her energy reminds me of Mother Mary energy. So she's really there for us women and children. And you don't have to be a female for her to be with you right now and have a message for you. This is both for male and female. This is just her saying, remember who and what you are, beautiful soul, because you have gotten stuck in an energy where it doesn't allow you to feel love. So I'm almost feeling numb a little bit. And it's like, it feels like I am just in survival mode, trying to get through another day. And I have been there before. Pile number 2, I know exactly how that feels. And if I could go back to that part of my life and show up more for myself and give myself love and compassion when I felt like I had nothing left, I would have. And I'm telling you that Kuan Yin is here to do that for you right now. She's literally right next to you, and I see her hand on your shoulder, your left shoulder. I might have to pause this video, you guys. And I also feel like pile number 2, a lot of you have dealt with not just losing yourself, but losing others. I feel like you have recently lost a loved one, and it took a huge part of you. It does feel very much female. Does not have to be, but for majority of you, it is female. It is mother, grandmother, could be sister, and this could even be a child that somebody has lost. So I recognize suffering in order to release it, because there is huge suffering here. Suffering. This is loss. This is grieving. This is guilt. This is all the icky stuff that we don't want to feel, that unfortunately are a part of life, and we must deal with them. And I feel like you're being forced to feel it, but not just that, but it's been one thing after the other, after the other, after the other for you. Curiosity breeds compassion. Kwayan, what do you mean by curiosity breeds compassion? This is what she means. So curiosity is something that you've lost. Having that, because I feel like when you were younger, and this is not a loss like a death from somebody close to you. This is the death of your inner child. The death of your inner child. And that's why it's so important for people to really stick with me during the messages, because at first it can sound like it doesn't resonate with someone, but that's because, they weren't being patient and listening to the entire message. Because it's meant for more than one person, it's a general reading. I just read whatever it is that I get, but certain things will stand out. So some of it will resonate, but not all of it. So do not force fit anything, and please take what resonates, all right? Trust your own guidance, your own intuition. Trust your spirit guides, okay, to give you the proper discernment. So yeah, this is the death of the inner child, to where you lost your curiosity, you lost your passion, you lost your spark, you lost your gifts. You lost your gifts here. I'm seeing that just this beautiful energy, this curious energy of you as a child, just loving outdoors, loving animals, and actually really being able to sense the plants, the butterflies, the animals. You could sense. It's almost like you could talk to them. So these are your psychic gifts that I know that you have. You're like a knower and a feeler of nature, of everything that's innocent, that is beautiful, that is of God, that is of spirit. That is a gift of yours, and it's been shut down, and it's been forgotten about, and it's been numbed down. I wouldn't say not forgotten in the sense of you're not using it anymore, or you just don't have the desire to. Not forgotten as in you just don't know what I'm talking about, or you don't remember having this, because you absolutely will know what I'm talking about if this message is for you, okay? Whoo, y'all, breathe with me. Second chakra, Archangel area. So, sacral. This is the second. It is. It always looks like solar plexus to me. So, my goodness. Creativity at a halt. Because we don't have that spark, that curiosity, the desire. When we're stuck in suffer and survive mode, we can't. That's off balance. That's blocked for us. And this is Kwayan trying to say, I see your suffering. I send you love and compassion. Remember love and compassion for yourself. Remember what and who you are, and get back to love. Allow yourself to feel what it is that you feel, but don't stay stuck in this energy, because I see this has been like a pattern where it's just, you've been stuck in this energy for far too long. I gotta get your card. Yin and yang, and that's so crazy. Quiet, yin and yang. So your divine feminine and divine masculine, and also 22 is significant for you, are trying to merge together and bring balance and harmony into your life, okay? I feel like some of you also could be doing spiritual work, or you're doing some sort of inner work, okay? Yep, I knew it was some root chakra stuff there too. Archangel Michael is also one of your guides. Archangel Ariel is the archangel about opening up, being receptive to love, emotions, love, compassion, forgiveness. Okay, we got some you know, it's like there's jealousy energy here, envy energy, because you're like, you look at other people and you see that, you know, they have all these good things, and you think like, why can't I have that? Why am I not able to receive that? And look, I'm telling you, I was in that same energy before. There is a reason for it, I promise you. And it will not always be like that. I can also promise you that as well. Use the tools and resources that you have around you spiritually, because I see that you're spiritual. You're very spiritual. In order for Kuai Yin to be someone that you picked, okay, and this is, like I said, Mother Mary, Yeshua energy, like the ascended masters. Those could be some of your guides that you work with consciously or unconsciously. Archangel Ariel and Archangel Michael is to help you from the root up, because the root and the sacral is where we have these blocks. And that actually, and I am also feeling some solar plexus too. So the sacral is right there where the belly button is, and the solar plexus is kind of right where this ball is. So it's a little off placement, but it is the right color, close enough. Your divine, and the divine masculine is solar plexus, divine feminine is that sacral chakra right here. So it's all three of your lower chakras, root, sacral, solar plexus, that we're working on here. She's helping you with those, helping you heal these lower chakras. So I'm not sure if you guys are like grounding, if you're going out into nature, or if you're like meditating or just praying. Some of you are doing cord cutting, or you're just looking into those things. You kind of don't know where to start because you're getting overwhelmed. It doesn't matter where you start somewhere, because contracts are getting cut. Contracts are getting cut. This means that somewhere along the line, you've made some changes. You've cut some people off, or you have just made some changes to the point where you are not doing things the same. I see that some of you could have just gotten a divorce, or you just had a breakup, or you're just cutting off people because they're no longer aligned to you, or simply you have just learned your lesson already, and so has the other person, and you both decided to peacefully like let it go. Like the scales have been evened out, if that's making sense. Some of you are dealing with a Libra, or you could be a Libra. I'm also getting earth signs. Libra might be an earth sign, but I'm not 100% sure. If that's the case, then that's just validation for what I'm saying, okay? So soul contracts, karmic relationships here, falling away. And if you haven't, if you're still in this karmic relationship, you would know, okay? Karmic relationship means that it's like toxic, and they are very much, they do serve our highest good, because we learn our most valuable lessons through karmic relationships. So it's not that it shouldn't be, or it's not, you know, it was meant to be for that time. But if it's not, if you haven't left that situation, it's no longer serving you. It did what it did. It served you for that time. Okay, you learned, and now it's like you're growing past it. So if you're still dealing with this situation, it's time to cut it. And Archangel Michael here is going to help you do that. He's all about the cord cutting, okay? And Kuai Yin is to help you through that, because I feel like for a lot of you, you don't want to, or if you did, you didn't want to. Could be some money that you're receiving, or maybe this person was helping you with money, or there's ties to money, right? And another reason, that's a reason why you are not so quick to leave, or why you don't want to leave, or why it hurts so much for you to leave. So the situation is different for everybody. Is that thing in the way? Okay, no, it's not. So who of you guys are singers? Healer of the ages, I knew it. Here we go. Yeshua, Mother Mary energy coming in strong, because they are both, look, ascended masters. Beautiful energy. Oh my gosh, guys. You're so divinely protected, and I also feel like you're meant to be healers, okay? I really, really do. That's the reason why you're going through so much stuff, is so that you can serve your community. You can give back what it is that was taken from you. Us healers, we really got to go through the worst stuff, and that's also a soul contract that we made. We agreed to come and deal with a lot of stuff to bring balance to it, okay? To bring balance to really shitty situations. We signed that, like in Little Mermaid, y'all. We didn't sign that dotted line. Oh my gosh, and the singing. So Little Mermaid, that has something very significant for you guys. That could be your favorite movie, or you can sing like her, sound like her, something like that. So weird, but I ain't gonna lie, that was one of my favorite movies when I was a little girl. You could feel like you lost soul aspects of yourself to this person, to the situation. And I want you to call back your power and your energy and your light right now, because I feel like some of you absolutely dim your light, give away consciously or unconsciously soul essence of yourself. So I need you to affirm to like often for you guys. This is soul retrieval for you guys with intention and consciousness, awareness. Bring back my energy, bring back my light, bring back my energy, bring back my light, bring back my energy, bring back my light, bring back my power, bring back my power, bring back my power. In all space, time, dimensions, past, present, or future, that I have given away consciously or unconsciously, and so it is. And say that as often as you need. Sometimes, some people got to say it every day. I know that I try to. I don't always remember, but when I notice that when I do it every day, that I feel so powerful and so confident and so strong, and no one can take that from you, okay? Yeah, see, so this is just heartbreak, and you taking really losses, losing a family member, whether it was to a divorce, a breakup, or a death, okay? And I see, oh goodness gracious, if there was 2 kids or if it's 4 of y'all total, Spirit is saying that there's one missing. Jeez. There's one missing. Somebody's missing from the family. And for some of you, this person has crossed over in front of you. It was just a loss, not necessarily a death. So there's both situations here, okay? I do want to make that very clear. Female for sure. And just know that they are still with you. And I absolutely do medium sessions. But when I do medium sessions, like, this is a general reading for multiple people. Medium sessions are more personalized. Absolutely, if you're interested in a medium session, my information's in the description box below. My website, you can check me out. I do offer those. They are for healing purposes. I've done them. Josie Grouse is my mentor, my coach. Shout out to her. I've done, let's see, recently I've done about 6 of them successfully, but before I even got it with Josie, I was already doing it in readings for individuals successfully too. So I'm just a little bit better at it now. So yeah, definitely get up with me if that's something that is calling you, if you feel like it's something on your heart. Okay, success and prosperity once you get through this, because unlike the other times where you got down and didn't get up, you are tired of falling and not getting up. Your soul is like, no more. I'm not letting you do this anymore. And together, this is you and your higher self. Together, we are going to make things better. We're going to plant the seeds and you will be successful. You absolutely will be successful. Whew. So there's hope here, okay? Destiny, that's crazy. That was another pile. It was meant for you to go through this because it was here to make you stronger. And I have 7 guides for you. Jeez. You are, man, there's 7 different beings around you, which is a combination of guides, angels, ancestors, crossed over loved ones, ascended masters, and archangels and stuff like that. You have 7 guides. And if you don't have 7 guides, most of you in this reading pile number 2 have a large amount of guides facing the shadow, okay? You're really dealing with a lot of things that you didn't want to deal with. You are being faced with them now, and you're being so brave. And look, shadow, ego, death, right? Waking up to who and what we truly are, remembering that you're an infinite being. Death is just a transition. It does not mean the end. And when you get past this pain, whether this person has crossed on or not, whether it's just they moved on or you moved on or they crossed over, they transitioned into the spiritual realm. Once you get over this, that connection to that person, you're going to still feel it in your heart. You are going, even though you lost them, I'm trying to explain this best way I can, even though you lost them, pile number 2, you are still going to be able to feel their presence. And that's a strong message, because you had past lives with this person and you will continue to have lives with them in the future. So this person chose to stay. It's like, it's your soul family, whether it was somebody that you lost as an actual family member, or just, a partner that moved on, or you had to leave. That connection will never be broken, ever. And this is not like obsession, okay? This is just that subtle knowing of You will always be in my heart, and I will always feel your soul essence around me and with me. That is what that is. Chills. I don't know if you can see that. It kind of came and left. What messages do we have for pile number 2? I'm gonna take this. The initiation. Rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Oh my gosh. Some of you even got some medium abilities. You are very connected to people that crossed over, okay? Seriously, you have some serious connections. Like, you got some mediumship abilities when you're ready. And so for those of you who know this already, that resonates with you, great. But others of you are meant to slowly but surely awaken to this essence of you, this gift that you have, a spiritual gift of yours, in due time when you are meant to. And I do feel like either you have it already, or after this healing, you will awaken to this gift. Because the shadow, look, this is a spiritual world. Now they're showing me, like, you're supposed to help souls cross over, bring them to the light, and even help people do this, because we have healer energy here. You're a healer. And most people that come to me, honestly, are either light workers, starseeds, or healers of some sort. Okay, so this is very normal, especially for those watching my channel. Boom, here we go. Crazy, starseed, what lights you up? Yeah, you are not an earth soul. You are from another planet where you're used to higher dimensions. So this density, this lack of love and disease and war and sickness and heartbreak and betrayal and lies, you hate it. You completely hate it. It goes against your soul essence, because your soul did not originate here. I'm getting Saturn and Jupiter vibes. So if one of those two or both of those planets resonate with you, you will know. Venus is a planet of love, has connections to ancient Egypt, also Sirius, Lyrans, and I'm getting Andromedons as well. Whew, your energy is crazy. So yeah, and that you feel things so deeply, pile number 2. And this is a gift of yours. It's not a curse. I know that you feel like it's a curse, but you're moving through this. This is moving through you. You're starting to realize that the reason why you're such an empath and sensitive soul, and why you're going through this, you'll see it in the future, or you might be seeing it now, but you'll see it in the soon near future. Why you had to go through the things you're going through, it was to get you to a point where you fell down so far that you get up even further, because you can only go up as far as you go down. I think as above, so below, right? As above, so below. As above, so below. And I'm saying this multiple times because Spirit is telling me to repeat it, because it will resonate with you. It's like a frequency match to as above, so below, as above, so below, as above, so below. So I don't know if it's something that you say or if it's just something that you know, but they are words that you know, that you recognize on a soul level. Okay? That's why you came down here. And my pile number 1s were very grounded. They're earth souls, and you are not. Look, I told you. Pile number 2. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Just go out into nature. Put your feet barefoot on the ground. If you watch my channel, you know I say this all the time, probably to every pile, because guess what? It's the best advice to give anybody ever living on the planet. We have fallen away from nature. We are nature. Chloe Taylor is a YouTuber tarot reader that I watch and I love, that I adore. She inspires me. She said something along the lines of, or she said her husband said it, but same thing. She said it also. That our DNA is only a few strands or percentages off from actual nature and other animals. So we literally are nature, and nature is us, okay? You also have, Ascended Masters, Buddha coming through for you. Ascended Masters, these are who you knew before you came here, are Ascended Masters. And I feel like you're a soul aspect of Ascended Masters. Like the Lord of the Ascended Masters are just showing me this dimensional realm where your soul existed before it decided to descend to earth to help us ascend. Okay, your soul descended by choice to earth to help us evolve and ascend. You came completely aligned though, so it's like, this is why when you were a child, man, you felt so alive and so connected to everything, because you were brought here with this beautiful, like perfect essence being frequency to plant it, to anchor it into earth, the 3D realm, to help us ascend to 5D. So you are a starseed, you are a light worker, and you're doing what you're supposed to do. This is put on your path to awaken you, okay? To get you to that next level. Like this next level that you're about to get to is this, because I don't feel, now some of you, this could be a spiritual awakening, but for those of you who already had it, and this is another one, man, your DNA upgrades are about to be crazy. Your gifts are about to be on fire. I'm talking about psychic gifts. I'm talking about medium abilities. I'm talking about being able to know everything and see things in your mind's eye, and just like premonitions, dreams, crazy, like all your chakras, top chakras are like on fire. Goodness gracious. Pile number 2. Even like doing your reading, I feel like all of my top chakras are exploding. Ooh, I guess I'll take both of those. Life's a work, not a session. Get off the treadmill. The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. I told you, this is you. And ancient Egypt right here. Yep, Syrian, the Lyrans, Andromedons. Look into that, okay? Definitely a part of your soul essence, where your soul originated. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So what they're saying is that you really need to ground yourself. You need to ground your energy. You need to rest and rejuvenate, restore, and be more compassionate with yourself, because it's like you're overdoing it. It's just like what they're showing me is the lower chakras are trying to keep up with the higher chakras, and it's wearing you out. So you could feel really fatigued, very fatigued, like you don't have a lot of energy, or sometimes you could feel like you have way too much energy. That's why we need balance here, okay? You need to go ground yourself out in nature, drink lots of water, lots of live foods, green foods, and really go outside barefoot. Really, really go outside barefoot. Also, go around water for you. Big, huge for you, okay? Pile number 2. If you liked it, loved it, leave a comment. Let me know if it resonated. If it didn't, that's cool too. Subscribe, share with someone who you think might benefit from these messages. And I'll talk to you later. Bye, pile number 2. So pile number 3. Oh my goodness. You picked Isis, the goddess of magic. Sexual energy is sacred. My pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Look, y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you. Isis is, I work with her. I love her. I know I have some sort of connection with her in past lives. Her energy is beautiful. It's strong. It's powerful. It is not one to fuck with. If you got Isis on your side, you have beauties, you have beauty, you have brains. You're intelligent, you're wise, you're an old soul. You are enchanting, okay? Whether you are male or female does not matter. And if you don't, you should absolutely practice. What the hell? I can't ever talk. See, look, her energy is so high vibe and so strong. It's like I can't talk when I do readings when the energy is so high. So if you've been watching me, you know this. And if you're new, like, I'm sorry, it is what it is. I cannot help it. Like, I get all tongue-tied because Isis, whew, like I even got like a girl crush on her, like if that even makes sense. Like I love her. I'm obsessed with her. She's so healing. She's here to really balance that divine feminine energy within us all. But you know, most of my audience is female, so right now I'm going to give 2 separate messages, one for men, one for female. So if you're a female watching this is about using your body and using your sex and your beauty and your essence and your sexual energy to get what you want, but to do it in a responsible and a respectful way, to where you can still flaunt your body and use it like, so everyone knows the power of the P, right? When I say that, it's that you have that power and you don't have to even give it away, right? That's how powerful the P is, okay? Period. And if you're a male and you stand in divine feminine energy like this, then you have that same energy. It's okay. Same thing applies to you. If this resonates for you and you're male, you just have like, listen, you can get men or women and you can do it just by looking at them. Like you make people melt, okay? And with this, magic. The sexual energy that you exuberate, that you give off, comes with great responsibility. And I do know that she's similar to Aphrodite and am I saying it right? Hathor. It's like the cow goddess. So they're all kind of like, they're different, but they're similar, should I say. I guess we could say they're like family goddesses, right? But they just, what they are is they're archetypes, if that's the right word. They're just unique essences, expressions of the creator, and how each animal, I guess you could say, because you got the cow, and then Isis is you got the bird, you have sometimes the snake, the scorpion, just depending. It could be the lion also, and the black cat. It really just depends. There really is no wrong and right. There's a lot of things that people say resemble her and don't, or would be represented by her and which wouldn't be. So there we have the snake there, and then you have the, what is it, the phoenix, I believe, although I could be wrong. But what I'm trying to say is that when you have this gift, this divine feminine, nurturing nature energy, it's easy to be irresponsible with it. And I know at one point in time, I had to learn and grow. And it's like I was giving away my energy where it wasn't serving me. It was serving the other people I was giving away my energy to, but it was depleting and taking from me. Isis is here to remind you to take back the power of the P without giving it away, to get what you want by just being beautiful, by, dressing sexy, or being whoever it is that you want to be, 100% you, authentically you, whatever that may be for you. It doesn't necessarily even have to be sexy, because you can be an office lady, you can be a church lady, man, you could be an office man, a church man, dressed, not a skin showing except for your face, and that still exuberates this beautiful, handsome, sexy, powerful energy, if you get what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. File number 3. What I'm saying is that this is a gift of yours, and Isis is here working with you now, wanting to work with you now, or here to give you this message, or has already been working with you, to remind you of how powerful you are and how magical you are. Also, you're an old soul. You have connections. You have to, if you deal with her, to ancient Egypt, to Sirius, to the Lyrans, to Atlantis. And this is similar to pile number 2. So if you are also drawn to pile number 2, there's some messages in there for you as well, because you absolutely can pick more than one pile. There's no right or wrong. But anyways, I see that like a lot of you really benefit from moving your body and dancing. So if you're not like physically moving your body, it's going to be a little bit harder for you to manifest and heal. You need to move your body. She just showed me like the snake, and you're someone who's meant to fly. And I feel like right now you're stuck to the ground, and you will reach that phoenix rising energy. You're meant to. You're going to at some point in this lifetime, if you haven't already. But if you haven't already, you're kind of in the grass still, moving like the snake, and this energy is moving up through you, but I feel like it's stopped at the heart. Boom, that's what they're trying to say. I'm just like, I'm trying to tell you, express to you what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. So the energy of the snake is moving up through, and it's stopping at the heart. Okay? Heartbreak, betrayal, things that life hands to us, but just because we're human, okay? Not that we're victims, because we're not victims here. And if you feel that you're a victim, I'm not allowing for you to feel that way anymore. You're not a victim. So affirm and claim no victimhood, because that will keep you stuck. But I don't feel like you guys feel that way. I feel like maybe sometimes you do when you're really down and out, but then you come back out of it. It's like you go back and forth, right? You go back and forth, and they're showing me this energy like this, Y'all are emotionally, they're like emotional roller coasters, and I am too, so there's no judgment. I'm not saying it in any shameful way, no guilt or anything, nothing but love that I send your way. I have a lot in common with you and with Isis. She's here to bring balance, and dang, I haven't pulled any more cards, and now all that energy I got just from that one card. Woo, okay. What message does Isis have for you guys? Look at always up in your head. You got a bunch of beautiful creative ideas, and I feel like they're trying to come out, like something is trying to emerge Something is trying to be expressed here, and it's being stopped at the heart because the expression comes through the throat chakra. I feel like you guys love to learn and get new information, but it's like, it seems like you're always busy, but then it's not anything being outwardly sent out. Like something about you guys being a teacher, I believe, because all this knowledge and wisdom, like you have to give it to the world. Look here. It's like, this is what you're meant to do. And I feel like some of you get anxiety when you think about this. And I feel like this has something to do with speaking, but the heart needs to heal first, and then that throat chakra will open up. Should I say chakra? Throat chakra. Throat chakra will open up for you because you're meant to use your voice and the experiences that you have gone through to help other people learn and grow so they don't have to go through what you went through. Okay. This also came out in the other deck, pile 2. So check that out if you were guided, okay? Or if you were drawn to it and you didn't know which pile to pick, go to that one too. So yeah, balance, divine masculine and divine feminine energy really trying to come up and come out. You got some abundance coming your way though. Isis will definitely help you with that. She's going to help you balance this imbalance. And this is something creative. This is a beautiful idea, or you just expressing yourself or teaching the wisdom and just what it is that you know naturally, something that you're naturally good at. She wants you to express outwardly to the world, and you'll receive abundance from this, whatever it may be. And that's going to be different for all of you because it's a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Only you would know what that is, right? And if you want a personal reading that focuses only on your energy and the energy around you, I do offer personal readings. So my information's in the description box below. You can leave a comment or hit up my website. Leave me an email, whatever it is you decide. Victory, success. Anytime you work with Isis, you will be successful. I can promise you that. So, Kundalini yoga is something that Isis wants you to practice in breath work. And I don't know if some of you already do this or not, or if you've just done it before and it felt good and it maybe was a little bit intense. You get a lot, man, I'm telling you right now. Breath work and Kundalini energy for you is going to wake that Shakti energy right on up, and it's going to explode through the heart chakra, and then you'll finally be able to kind of move forward from this block, because this is what Isis is putting an emphasis on. It's the block in the heart chakra, and the Kundalini yoga and the breath work will help that energy move up and kind of push the light through. So she's showing me the heart chakra, and it's like it'll be illuminated. So there is a spiritual practice that is connected to Isis and to the Kundalini that you need to do in order to work through this block successfully or more quickly. Now, you don't have to, of course. You have the free will to do whatever it is that you want, but it would be very beneficial for you. Spiritual union. Somebody's coming in for you, or you're with somebody already. And things could be a little bit bumpy right now, but you are meant to get through it, actually. Especially if you're going through rough patches with somebody, but you guys are helping each other in some kind of like weird, toxic way. I know that has to make sense to somebody, right? So look, if you're in a relationship, and it's back and forth, right? And it seems a little bit toxic. Just know that you guys are very connected. You have like telepathic communication. You guys can sense each other very well. You're connected here. But this person does, kind of throw off your energy a little bit. And I'm not saying leave this person. I'm not saying it's toxic to the point where you got to leave. I am saying that there's something that you need to work through. There's something that's being mirrored to you, being shown to you through this person, and vice versa. You guys are projecting, okay, within each other what needs to be healed, and it is matters around the heart. So if you guys are able to stick it through and heal your heart chakra together, beautiful union, okay? And it's a spiritual union regardless, but to say, will you make it or not, or will you stay together? That's completely up to you. If this is a if I was just doing a one-on-one reading, I'd be able to give you more of a yes or no answer, but that would be up to you. I see that there's room there for the yes and there's room there for the no. Now, for those of you who are single, man, you have a beautiful union coming to you, but it is once you heal this heart chakra and start living, when you start raising your vibration and living through your purpose and your passion, this person is going to come, okay? But you got to first really get that balance in. Love yourself, okay? Respect yourself more, right? Because I feel like there's some body issues, right? There could be some body shaming that you do yourself, or you're just not respecting your body. That could be you being over sexually active, giving away that sexual energy, or you're not feeding your body the most beneficial, healthy things. You know, you're not getting the proper nutrients, minerals, vitamins. And yeah, we have that block right here at the base chakra, just heavy, not feeling like I belong, not really being comfortable with money. I feel like some of you have a money block because of how you view money. Money is not the root of all evil, and money is neutral. Money is neutral. Let money work for you. Don't work for money. Change the way that you see money. You really need to change the way that you see money. It's something about the way you see, the way you perceive money, and how you look at other people who have money. Don't look at them so negatively. Why am I saying money like that? Money. Money, 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 money. I want you to, when you think about money, don't think about stress and bills and blah, blah, blah. I want you to think about money and get happy and get excited. Shadow. Think about money, get happy and excited, and know that if everyone else can have it or whoever else can have it, you can have it too. There's plenty of abundance for everybody. I know it's way easier said than done. Trust me, pile number 3, I know, but you have to do it because it will benefit you, okay? It's as simple as that. It will benefit you, I promise. Facing the shadow, yeah, this is you and that person, if you're with them. If you're with a person. Now, you could also just be dealing with a person. This could be a sibling, a parent, a friend, who this is happening, where you guys are mirroring each other, and there is that projection right here. You see you're projecting. But also you guys are very connected. You know, you could really bump heads. This is somebody that you bump heads with. See, boom. Y'all are always bumping heads. So it could be like a sibling or a parent or whatever. But you guys, through these disagreements and the butting of heads and the arguments, you're both spiritually awakening, okay? You're facing the shadow right here. You're helping each other face the shadow within. So it really is serving your highest good. It just doesn't seem like it. From a higher perspective, you guys are serving each other's highest good. And I am in no way making excuses for toxic relationships or like abuse or anything like that. So if you are dealing with that, I'm not speaking about that. That's not what I'm talking about. That is never okay. You know, and if that's happening to you, you know, don't do that to yourself anymore. Make sure that you seek help. I just wanted to add that in there real quick, and I really don't know why, but just let's carry on, okay? Because I'm not in any way, shape, or form making an excuse for a relationship that's so toxic that it's getting violent. This is not what I'm speaking of here. And if that's the case for you, obviously, no, this person is not meant for you, and you should not keep dealing with it, okay? You need to get help and make sure that you are safe. Just wanted to say that. But yeah, Spirit guided me to say that, okay? So no domestic abuse, no violence. No one deserves that, ever, 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 never, okay? You should not consider staying with someone where there's domestic violence. Absolutely not. Because it doesn't get, I can't say it doesn't get better because it's possible. But, you know, your call. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Most of the time it doesn't. So anyways, you have a connection to your own Akashic records, which means that you know, it's like when you meet somebody that you have like a soul contract with, or you have past lives with, you know who exactly, like your soul recognizes them, should I say, because something about you will be like, or them will be like, your energy is so familiar, have I met you before, or something like that. And it's just because you have known them for a long time and in past lives. And not a lot of people are able to recognize that energy in another person, another soul, but you can, okay? That's one of your gifts. One of your gifts, my love. Also your dreams, past, not past, but, crossover loved ones could visit you in your dreams, okay? Also protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. If you were guided to pile number 2, there's similar messages in here. I think I might have already said that, but I'm going to say it again. But yeah, always know that you're spiritually protected in the spiritual realms, and in the physical realm, you're highly protected. Call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. I mean, you're magical. And if you're not practicing magic of some sort, like, listen, you don't got to go buy a book. You don't have to go study magic. It's something that is already in your DNA. Like, a lot of, I'm more of a mystic, although I definitely do witchy things. But like when it comes to like rituals and spells and stuff like that, I make up my own. There are very few that I will learn from. When I'm guided to certain things, like the lesser banishing pentagram ritual. I'm probably saying it wrong, but if you know what I'm talking about, like, that is powerful. Whew, that is the most magical ritual spell I've ever done in my entire life. That right there. If you want protection, if you want to clear your energy, if you feel like something's attached to you, do the lesser banishing pentagram ritual. Lesser banishing pentagram ritual, or the lesser pentagram. I think I said it right the first time. You'll be able to find it. If you put those 4 words in YouTube, you'll find it easy. There's like a long version and a short version. Man, they're both really powerful though. You'll feel it. But yeah, you're magical. You did lots of spells and rituals in your past lives, okay? Meditation is very powerful for you. It would be easier for you to get messages in meditation when you still your mind. Also, they're showing me when you're in the bathtub, meditate, take 3 deep breaths in an Epsom salt bath. And you'll be able to easily receive messages that way. Pile number 3, okay? So it's easier for you to receive messages than other people. Because of how old your soul is and how connected you are to Isis and the spiritual realm. Like, the spiritual realm is nothing new to you, okay? You should feel very comfortable in it. And if you fear it, it's just because you haven't fully waken up to who and what you are, but you will in this lifetime throughout your journey when you are ready, and no time before that. And that will be different for everyone. Trust, when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive, right? Excuse me, my nose. I got the fan on because it was super hot in here. This light right here, y'all, woo, my new light, it don't play. And I love it. Got all my new equipment, so hopefully my sound isn't messing up anymore, and my picture is clear and it's good quality, and I hope that you guys love it. But anyways, pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Yeah, you're the oracle. You are the magician. You are the magic. Like, you're the unicorn, okay? That is you. You are literally a walking, talking unicorn. Yes, you probably like barf, glitter, and fart fairy dust. Probably absolutely do. Y'all don't ask me. I just got the visual. Shared it. But anyways, did y'all know they have like toys like that? Like where they like the unicorn toys? It's crazy, but they do have them. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. This is you, okay? See that? Very connected, high vibration. Like pile number 2 also. You are not from planet Earth. Your soul originated somewhere else, and you're used to a higher frequency. Earth is very dense for you, but you came to bring change and bring in these light codes, okay? These 5D, even maybe 6D. I'm getting 60 and 7D for some of you. Vibrations to anchor them into Mother Earth to help us ascend and evolve. So you descended to Earth, okay, with all your beautiful soul essence and all your magic to help those here on Earth, Mother Earth and all who dwell on her, ascend and evolve. And it's a beautiful thing. It was a sacrifice, and it's of service to others. So you're a huge giver. And also, like pile number 2, you could be really slow when it comes to receiving. So work on receiving, especially when it comes to money. Whatever it is that you think that you deserve or you want, you desire, just know you deserve it, okay? You're worthy, you're whole, you're perfectly imperfect. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? We just need to adjust to a different tune, to the natural frequency of what and who you already are. And then it's like, kind of like things will just naturally fall in place for you, pile number 3, okay? So trust that in something higher than yourself. There we go. Don't dim to fit in. Here we got the pyramid here again, okay? Your third eye wide open, very connected to spirit, I'm telling you. And once you get through this heart healing, you're going to have a DNA upgrade, just like pile number 2. You're up leveling, okay? DNA upgrades. You could be getting downloads specifically, I feel like, in your sleep, and things that you didn't see before, you will start to see. So we have illusions falling away. With this eclipse, something will be shown to you that you didn't see before, okay? And it's going to push you onto your path. Whether this is going to feel good or not, I'm not sure. But it will be ultimately for your highest good, okay? One more card. Pile number 3. I was going to use tarot, y'all, but, you know, I wasn't even guided to. Here we go. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. I told you. And that's it. Pile number 3. So if you loved it, if you didn't, leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, show me some love because I love you. If not, it's still all love. Until next time, pile number 3, bye. What is up, pile number 4? You picked green Tara or Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So I feel like pile number 4, you guys are unable to make a decision. I feel like you are at a crossroads and something here is disturbing your peace. I do want to note that your intuition is on point though. So this is telling me that you know what's going on behind closed doors. Like something is not being shown, like you don't have proof of something, but you know it to be true, okay? So green Tara is here to help bring the truth of a situation to light, okay? So pile number 4, brace yourself. Are you ready for this? The Sun. So something is not making you happy. I feel like you were happy and then something or someone came in. If this is not a person, this could be like a job or just a situation that got worse over time, okay? It could have seemed like it was something good at first, but now when you're looking back on it, you feel like you probably made the wrong decision. Now, if you do not know what I'm talking about and this is not resonating with you right now, pile number 4, I want to go ahead and say pick another pile or just don't watch this anymore because I don't want to give somebody the wrong message. Spirit's telling me if this is not resonating with you right now, this message is not for you. And this is not always the case, but I'm being guided to say this right now. So, okay, trust your own intuition. You would know if this is your situation or not, okay? Somewhere along the line, something seemed good and it's not so good anymore. Okay? Boom, let's carry on. Angel of Balance. So regardless of how things happened or how things are right now, balance is being restored through it. So even if it was if it is a negative situation or was, it's bringing balance, or it already did bring balance. So it could have thrown you off just to get you right back on course or to kind of up you up where you were supposed to be in the first place. So that's kind of the way that the universe works. It's always for our highest good, the garden and the gate. And I feel like, you are focusing a lot more. You're going within. You have really opened up your heart, okay? And I feel like green Tara has really helped you with this. And because like she's green and that green is all about the heart chakra, okay? So you're very loving. And I feel like you move with your heart. So that tells me that you're very connected to your soul. And then we have the Angel of Balance here. And I feel like you're normally a very grounded, very balanced person. You could be a Libra. I know that came from one of the other piles. So if you were drawn to another pile, there could be a message for you there. I'll let you intuitively pick it because I don't remember which one it was. I think it was pile 1 though, but I might be wrong, guys. But anyways, ooh, there we go. Oh my gosh. The heart, yes. Archangel Raphael is also with you. Always is with you. He just said, well, Raphael, I don't know, I guess could be male. I feel like they're like, they don't really have a gender, but it doesn't matter how you perceive them. There really is no right or wrong. Just know that he is a powerful, loving archangel. And this is how strong your heart chakra is. Like I said, you lead with love. You came here like you are love. Like your middle name should be love. Seriously, your middle name should be love. And I feel like you gave something or someone the benefit of the doubt because you saw their potential. You saw its potential. You saw the best of it, and it just didn't come through. And you know, healer of the ages. So a lot of times people will come, you know, help us heal. But what Spirit is showing me is that you helped someone else healed from this situation, but it left you like a little off balance, a little heartbroken, a little sad. But it's like you weren't there for long because you quickly got back to self, the garden and the gate, your own garden, tending to your own garden. So I feel like this is like a lingering thought of, because so some of you already made the decision, or you're stuck and you haven't made it because you're not sure if you'll regret it or not, if this situation will ever change for the better. And then for those of you who did make the decision, you're wondering what things would be like if you made a different decision. I'm sorry, that's very confusing, but there's more than one person watching this, so I have to read the messages how I receive them, okay? So put them how you see fit. So you thought something was going to work out, and it's just not, or it didn't. So the decision that you made, if you made it already, was the right one. And if you're in the midst of making a decision, you know which decision to make. You're at a halt here. You're at a halt here because sometimes it's like, okay, your heart is holding on, they're telling me, to what was. And somewhere along the line, things change. Angels of love. I told you, this is you. And you have so much love around you. Goodness gracious. Like, I love, so I really love your energy. This is just, it's pleasant. It's like you are a beautiful beacon of light. You're really in touch with your inner child. So I see like you're just so free-spirited. And you really listen to your soul's guidance, but it's like with this one thing, you are stuck. So this has to be something that was really, really close to you that means a lot. Now, it could be a family member, a lover, a job, or like a career that you really wanted. Or I'm even seeing that for some of you, this is school. Like you could have finished school and you don't want to do the job anymore. Or you were going to school for something and changed your mind and kind of stopped going to school. And you don't know if you really even want to go back, or you're just not sure which direction to go. So it's something was like you were really sure about something, and it's like you put your all in it and you were so optimistic, and you weren't, there's no codependency here though. I don't see that at all. I see that you're very free with your love and you let it go where it wants, but and even if this was a decision or a choice or a situation, it's like you were not grasping it so hard. But like now that it doesn't feel the same, right? It's making you question yourself for some reason. This is a very interesting reading, you guys. Why are you questioning yourself? I want to take that one. Okay. So I feel like you were being very patient with this person, place, or thing. I wouldn't necessarily say place, but I guess if it's school, it could kind of be a place. But you were really patient, and it took a lot of your time, like years, months, like, so it's like a part of you You feel like, well, you thought it was a part of you, see? You thought it was a part of you. It felt like a part of you at one point in time and not anymore. So it's kind of like you're letting go. You're letting go of it. And this is just a process. It's taking time. And I do see that, like, on your beautiful heart, it's weighing in a little bit too heavy, heavier than what you're used to. And if it's not heavier than what you're used to, it's longer than what you're used to. Hope. You are the hope. You're like the hope for everybody else, but it's like you're wondering, like, who is hoping for me? Who is hoping for me? So I feel like you're somebody who wants the best in other people. You are happy when you see other people happy. And for some reason, you're feeling like you're not getting the same energy from others. Like, you want other people to want you to be happy and successful, or, you know, fulfilled and doing well. But I feel like for some reason you don't feel like you have this in your circle. I don't know, I keep going like this. And this is why it's going back inwards, right? Going back inwards. It's like you really, now it's not codependency, but you did, to an extent, you were relying on this. And because you would so willingly, so easily give what it is that you give out, when you don't receive it back, it really hurts you. So this could be like you didn't give it to yourself, and now your soul and spirit is really like, okay, now time to give back to you, because you gave too much of you to something else. So we have Green Tara is here. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. You're battling the heart. You don't know what to do. Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? Going back and forth, losing hope too, going back and forth in between being hopeful and not being hopeful. But it's like, so you feel like others don't have hope for you, if that even makes sense. Some of you, this is a relationship, absolutely. Emotional loss, heartache. Something is just not serving your highest good. Just a little bit of healing needs to take place. And that's really number 4, all your messages about. Pile number 4, firm foundation. You have a firm foundation. I'm sorry, I'm like sniffling like right in the mic. And y'all, my sound is on point because I just upgraded all my equipment. So it's probably picking up every little sound. And I'm sorry, I got the snifflies because it's light, it's hot in this room, and I have the fan on and it's like dust. So it made my nose a little sniffly. So I apologize if I'm sniffing all up in the mic. My bad. Oof, that pops right on out. Spiritual strength. Remember, beautiful, infinite, divine soul, who and what you are, and all piles. Like, of course, we're doing readings with the goddesses. So, of course, every goddess in every reading is going to say, remember who and what you are. You're an infinite, divine soul. You're a unique expression of source creator, of God. God is you, and you are God. You are the ocean in the drop, and the drop in the ocean. There is no such thing as separation, okay? And everything except for love is an illusion, right? So, and I understand that those are some, like, I do feel like you're very spiritual. So pile number 4, I feel like you understand that, because not everyone, you have to be a certain level of spiritual, at a certain level of your spiritual growth to understand that. And I feel that pile number 4, you do understand that. And if not, getting through this specific situation will get you to that point, because everything is always happening for your highest good. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you from a higher perspective, of course. Way easier said than done. I know, I get it, trust. This is going to have you, once you get through this, once you push through this, your heart chakra is going to level up. It's going to upgrade, okay? Spiritual strength is going to come back to you. The spiritual strength that you once had, okay? They're showing me either 9 months or 9 years, a totally different you when you were in a much better place. This could have been before the situation, the heartache, or the disappointment, whatever it may be for you, okay? It's coming back, okay? The old you is coming back, because I feel like you lost a part of you. And in a way you did, but it was to gain a whole new, better part of you. The number 7 has been coming up a lot. 717 or 7 if that's significant for you. Okay, so success. I feel some of you pile number 4s are like, I've already been through this, and something similar, okay? So you've been through something similar like this before in your past. You got through it, and then just for you to experience something similar to it again is what Spirit is telling me. So, you know, dang, I hate when that happens. Whoa, I'm tripping. Transformation, yeah, look. You're going through a metamorphosis, a transformation. I know this cliche, but it is true, okay? Just simply put, okay, you are just, a part of you is falling away, and it's part of you is dying for a new, better you to emerge. Just like the caterpillar and the butterfly metamorphosis, okay? Transformation, the rise of the phoenix, honey. Let this old you fall away. Something better is coming up, coming out, and I know that you know that because you have this beautiful connection to your heart. So like you know something better is coming in for you. You know, and I feel you just need a little bit of confirmation and just a little bit of advice and also some support from the angels of love and Archangel Raphael and Green Tara, to know that they're with you, okay, and that you're not alone. You're never alone. None of us are ever alone. We never go through life alone. Your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your crossover loved ones are with you, something serious, and they love you. And if you're not reaching out to them, make sure that you do that, okay? Because of free will, they can't really come in and work their miracles the way that they would like unless you ask. And if you are, then, I mean, absolutely kudos to you. Keep up the good work. Keep asking, because I ask every day. And sometimes I forget, I'm not going to lie. Ancestral patterns. Yeah, guys, if you were drawn to pile 1, definitely go back. There's some messages in there for you, okay? Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future, healing. Give yourself some time, be compassionate. This is, look, the old you. See? You're facing the shadow. And also, look, you're healing some inner child wounds too. And you're looking back at the old you as a new healed, it's up there. As new healed. I wasn't want to like this because I'm used to the camera being here. Look, so you're facing the shadow self. And then also the inner child, right? And a new you is emerging. This is the new you looking back at yourself. And look how much, look, you're grown, you're beautiful, you're mature, you're wise. A whole new, brand new you. Better than it was before. Coming out of the dark cave. Starseed, woo, what lights you up? Yeah, Earth is very dense for you, my love. I'm bound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Jeez, old soul, you're going through it, honey. 3 is a lucky number for you. And 7. Pay attention to the moon cycles, pile number 4. You're very connected to the moon, okay? So release with the moons is what Tara is telling me, Green Tara. Tara. Release with the moon. So a lot of you, I believe you already are aware of your connection to the moon, and you're also aware of your origins not being from Earth. And if not, now you know. So Starseed, you can always look that up, but like I said, most people who watch my videos, who are drawn to my videos, are light workers, starseeds, healers of some sort. So it makes complete sense that this is popping up. It happens all the time. And you're magical, and you're intuitive, and you are in tuned to your heart, to your soul essence, and you just need to release what's not serving you, and that's what the full moons are going to do for you. So take these next full moons. Also, this eclipse is helping pull. Where is this? This eclipse is really helping you pull that shadow aspect of yourself up and out to be emerged, to be shown to you. Like you're facing the shadow self, okay? That would explain, you know, the not so good energy that you're feeling. It's everything that needs to be shown to you is being brought to the light so it can be dealt with. Whatever wasn't dealt with before, it needs to be dealt with now. So whatever you're holding on to, what you don't want to feel, write down what it is that you want to receive, and write down what it is that you want to let go, and do some sort of ritual, or you know, say it under the full moon, or burn the paper outside under the full moon. But just be very cautious and safe, you know, no forest fires, okay? Don't set your house on fire. One more card. You're telling me one more card for you. Pile number 4. Woo, y'all. These readings were so lovely and so intense. One last card pull. Pile number 4. This is going to be it right here. Dang. So crazy. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So in order for your vibration to rise, okay, we have to release the denser things. And that's it. Simply put, whatever is on your heart that feels heavy is coming up to be exposed, to be felt, to be released. So don't hold on to those emotions any longer than you need to, okay? Reach out to your guides. You're divinely guided, you are protected, and you're loved, okay? Pile number 4. So that was your reading. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if it resonated. If it didn't, it's all love. So until next time, pile number 4. Bye.